The following presentation is brought to you by Print Control Software, creators of ROI Print Manager and ROI at the Device software, with the intent of helping you create the most efficient and effective print strategy for your organization. ROI Print Manager is agent-based software that exists on an end user's desktop or laptop computer. There, the software tracks each individual end user by the way they log into your network, as well as which application they print through, the output device they choose to print to, color black and white page volume, and much more. That data is transferred from the agent to an ROI admin console that sits securely on a server within your network. At that point, all print data from across the enterprise is aggregated and costs are associated. The end result is a comprehensive report that provides you highly digestible and actionable information, the foundation of your effective print strategy. The software is compatible in Windows, Macintosh, and Citrix environments and is completely customizable and scalable to meet your needs. ROI at the Device provides tracking and management capabilities for end-user activities at the copier or multifunction device. The software requires that a user logs in or authenticates themselves, but once they do, they'll have access to the full functionality of that device. Login and authentication can occur or be conducted with a swipe card or the entry of a PIN code. This capability allows us to track all activity from copying to scan to file or email applications for each individual end user, and also associate costs with any document output. Then, you'll be able to manage that activity by placing quotas that will limit the number of copies or color copies an end user individually or as a group can make in a certain period of time. In addition to tracking and management capabilities, ROI at the Device offers pull or follow me printing capabilities, where an end user sends a job from their desktop or their laptop to a secure print server that sits on your network. The jobs are stored under their login credentials until they walk up to a device and authenticate. At that time, they'll see a list of jobs that they've sent to print and will be able to release those jobs securely. In addition, the latest version of ROI at the Device offers a mobile print module that allows this same workflow to be conducted from smartphones or tablets, eliminating the need for the end user to return to their desktop or laptop to send a job to print. Whether you choose to utilize ROI Print Manager, ROI at the Device, or a combination of these two powerful software modules, at the end of the day, you'll have access to comprehensive data sets about all of the printing and copying activity that takes place across your enterprise. You'll have information on each individual end user, the output devices they choose to utilize, whether they're local desktop printers or powerful workgroup multifunction devices in the hallway or in the print center. You'll have access to all the information associated with these devices and the people that use them, including what applications they print through, how much color and black and white volume they produce, the expenses associated with that volume, and then you'll be able to make decisions on how your end users should interact with the technology you've purchased in order to create the most effective print strategy for your organization. Collecting great data is just half the story. ROI Print Manager offers organizations the ability to put print rules or policies in place that dictate or govern the way their end users interact with technology and produce documents. Wherever there's an opportunity to eliminate waste or misuse, to control costs, or to make end users more efficient and productive with their document production, ROI Print Manager can help. In this example, we'll be looking at some base or core functionality for the software, but please keep in mind there are many levels and many capabilities of what this software can do. In this example, we have least cost printing or least cost routing as our goal, where we can set print policies in place that say, based on a job's page count, where they should be produced. For example, we could put a rule in place that said any job over 100 or 200 pages must be produced within the company's print center, and then provide that end user with the ability to automatically get their job produced in that center in the most cost-efficient manner possible, while also allowing them to go back to mission critical objectives at their desk that don't include document production, stapling, and sorting. At the other end of the spectrum, in our example today, we'll be looking at jobs that should be or shouldn't be produced locally on a desktop, laser, or inkjet printer. In this example, we've put our page count threshold at 3, telling an end user that anything under 3 pages can be printed locally, but anything over that should be printed at a more cost-efficient and productive multifunction device. The pop-up window or user awareness window that you see in this example is completely customizable. It's an HTML shell that allows you to customize the look and feel of it. The messaging can be changed to messaging that your enterprise wants its employees or end users to understand in order to create the most effective print strategy. Videos, graphics, company logos can be placed within this window to help an end user understand what you'd like them to achieve and why you'd like them to achieve it. You'll also notice at the bottom of the window that there is a choice for the end user because ROI Print Manager rules can be passive or aggressive. We can allow end users to make their own decisions or force them into activities that we know are for the greater good of the organization, whether it's from a cost or productivity perspective or both. But that's just one example. We can also help your organization control color costs, assimilate new technology into the enterprise, send documents to the print center for rapid and cost-efficient production, limit volume based on page count, increase sustainability and support green initiatives, among many other things. So the question isn't how big is your organization or what industry you serve. It's, do you have the most effective print strategy in place for your enterprise? ROI Print Manager can help. Allow us to show you what great data and great print policies can do when it comes to minimizing costs, eliminating waste, and controlling end users to the point where you are as efficient and as productive as you can be with all of your printing and copying needs. To learn more about ROI Print Manager, ROI at the device, or our organization and how we can help you create the most effective print strategy for your organization, visit roiprintmanager.com or contact ROI Print Manager at 602-788-1313 for additional details.